display captures actually works. There we go. So let's do some fishing. Boop 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 boop. We're gonna start with card of the day. Move on to Mistbinder. I mean, this is the core right here. Fail fish, nice. Like, I think this is definitely should be in any deck if you have the cards. Now, you can go a few ways with Merfolk. You can go the 1-drop route where you play 12 1-drops. Or you can go, as someone told me, a bit grindier. But I think any Merfolk deck, if you have all 8 of these, you are playing all 8 of these. Boy, it gets really tough after that. Gets really, really tough. Maybe I'll peek at... I think if I peek at the list, everyone will know whose it is. Let's do... I like Cumena's Speaker. I think this is probably the best 1-drop. A 2/2 for 1. I think I'd go 4. Before I play either the 1-drop blue or the Jade. Whatever Jade is. Those counters are pretty nice. Oof. Jade Bearer. Let's say we go for an 8-drop, 8 1-drop version of this deck. Cumena, I know you guys were talking about this in chat. I like 2. 4 seems like too much. You could convince me of 3. Yeah. You don't want to... Jade Bearer is weird because you don't want it to actually be your 1-drop. What else am I missing? Shaper's Apprentice. My green-black deck has a pretty big problem with flyers. Yeah, we make cuts later. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it wasn't Mythic, and if you could have all the cards, I wonder what people would have felt about Cumena. Like, if you didn't have to spend a Mythic wild card to get your 3rd, maybe more people would be trying it out. Oh, Silvergill's Adept, for sure. That actually should have been in the core. That was the 3rd one. I knew I was missing one. I think Mistbinder, Deeproot Elite, and Silvergill Adept are all 4-ofs. And that's the base of any Merfolk deck. And then you try to build from there depending on how fast you want to be or how control you want to be. Anyway, how many cards are we up to? 26. So there's other things we could run. We could run Deeproot Waters. This is certainly one strategy. I don't think you ever want to include 4. Jungleborn Pioneer kind of goes along with Deeproot Waters. Sometimes that card seems really good. Sometimes it seems okay. What's the other 2-drop I'm missing? Tempest Caller can go in decks. Water Trap Reaver can go in decks. I'm missing a 2-drop here. Metallic Mimic. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Strionic Resonator. We're building a deck for Arena here. So Metallic Mimic is not going in. We are only using cards, which is Ixalan and Rivals. I guess I don't even know how to spell it. Or it's still in the set somewhere. Metallic? Assume this is what you're talking about. And yeah, in a standard deck you play this for sure. Branch Walker. It's also not the one I was thinking of. There's one more I'm thinking of. I think Branch Walkers and Jade Lights are good. I'm not actually sure they are in this deck. I'd be curious to know your guys' opinion. I guess they're fine. I think their Branch Walkers are just good enough. But I don't really know. They always seem kind of out of place in the deck. Oh, come on. What card am I missing? Oh, I was thinking River Sneak. That's what I was thinking of. And he's actually not in Rix. He's in Ixalan. I like the River Sneak decks. That's what Jungleborn Pioneer goes really well with. Hishnik, I wonder about that. So, how does the NDA work? Are you never allowed to show anything that was pre-NDA? Or is it just, like, are you recording stuff now? Because I'm not recording anything. Because my guess is, when you can stream, you can only stream the latest version. Otherwise, what's the point of having the NDA in the first part? Branch Walker and cut some lands. All right, well, this is more cards than we need, right? 42. It's about 2 more cards than we need. Boy, I thought the deck would be fuller, but there's plenty of cards I would be happy cutting here. Oh, I guess we don't have any spells. Let's do some spells. I don't see that many. I thought it was Rivers Herald, like that. River Heralds. That's how you spell it. I don't see all Merfolk decks running River Herald's Boon right now. Come on, man. Why? It's not called Crash the Tides? What's it called? Well, I don't know if I'm going for the 12 route. Come on, what's going on here? No. Crash? Crashing Tide. And do you guys like Perilous Voyage or Expel? Or Admiral's Order? I got an Admiral's Order the other day. That was nice. I know I'm going off chat here for a second. I'm just trying to get all of my thoughts on the table and then we can fix it up. I think Perilous is probably better. Because that scry could be super useful. But then again, you're probably only bouncing really big stuff. So you're not going to get the scry. I think Tempest Caller kind of does what River's Rebuke does for 4, and it's a merfolk. So yeah, I don't like River's Rebuke. If you want a River's Rebuke, I'd just say run more Tempest Callers. Shard's recording his own play. Oh man. When Arena comes, the streamers are going to come out of the woodwork. Bees hype? What up, Bees? Yeah. Elusive Quaker, what up? Yeah. I think something like this is fine. I would like, well, personally, I would try Expel right now over Perilous Voyage, just to try it. I mean, time walking them is pretty sweet. City's Blessing probably isn't that hard. It has Ascend. I mean, it depends. This is kind of a go wide version, I guess, versus a put all counters on a Mistcloak Herald kind of thing. Is anyone still running One with the Wind? You like Perilous over Expel? Sup, Bees? Bees is working early. He's going to miss the stream, folks. The Dark Bees will supposedly not going to make an appearance on the gameplay stream. I don't get it, Bees. I don't know. You're on a roll, man. Don't stop now. I could see that as a sideboard. Yeah, we're not even going to talk about sideboards, but you could definitely do a lot of things with sideboards in this matchup. You're still going to be fish, and you're still going to be weak to sweepers. But I guess you could be playing Admiral's Order and even cancel and stuff like that. Negate. Negate would be pretty easy to put in your sideboard. Yeah, removal is pretty good. Removal is pretty good. All right, so we need to make a lot of cuts. Let's do 22 lands. Let's see what it looks like at 22 lands. I would assume no Evolving Wilds, but 4 Woodland Streams. And our balance is pretty even. So we can just do 9 and 9. Somehow Baffling End snuck its way into the deck. And I only got 4 forests. I mean 7. $30 creatures and 8 utility and 22 lands. Yeah, the Deeproot. The Deeproot and the Silvergill Adept can really keep things flowing. Crashing Tide. So 70, so we need to make 10 cuts here. We already cut 2 Jade Bearer. We can cut the River Herald's Boon. I also don't think, like, it's cool to blow up combat, but it doesn't blow up combat that much. And everybody's aware of it. Like, mostly you just use it for a pump spell on unblockable. Seven cuts. What would you guys cut? Don't say land. What would you guys cut out of here? Jungleborn Pioneer? A Shaper's Apprentice? And we don't even have Swift Warden in here. Dive Down is super cool. Yep. That's a real thing. Like, is Dive Down better in a slower version of... It must be better in a slower version of Merfolk. The less aggressive it is, the better, because you basically just want to protect Cumena with it so you can draw cards and pump your Merfolk. I play Mistcloaked Herald, but... I mean, I guess it deserves a shout out for sure. But I also did it because it's a common card, so it's really easy to stuff in your deck when you're short on cards. All right, see you, bees. Pump a creature and protect it. Are you talking about River Herald's Boon? Oh, we need to close this. Boop. Let's look at this curve. Woo! Woo! Come on, folks. What do I cut? We got 9 cuts now because CGB made me put in Mistcloaked Herald. Gotta make 9 cuts. I don't know. I just kind of like River Sneak more than Mistcloaked Herald. But we should probably cut 2 drops, right? $24 2-drops. How many creatures do we have? 40 creatures. Cut a Shaper. Maybe cut a River Sneak. Maybe I'm wrong about River Sneak. This is why I wanted someone else who has more experience with Merfolk to do the deck tech. But they refused. If you guys have a cool arena deck that you want to do a guest deck tech for here on my stream, I would love it. If there's a deck you've been playing a lot, we can do Discord chat, or you can just give me the deck list, which is the least favorite way. Discord chat would be the best way. But I have not had a chance to play every deck in Arena because I don't have the cards. So I'm super excited for deck techs from people who have been playing these other decks. Like if someone has been playing a bunch of Vamps, let me know. We can do a Vamp deck tech. That'd be great. Jade Light and Water Trap. See, yeah, I thought Jade Light felt weird. I guess Branchwalker's better at getting you land anyway. Jade Light, I just feel like you want to play 2 creatures turn 3 instead of 1 creature. I have no idea if that Discord link is valid. Seems like it's not. There you go. That's my Discord. I'm always checking that out. If you guys just want to talk Arena or Magic in general, you're welcome to just post whatever you guys want there. It's mostly just me, Bees, and Shard talking most of the time. But you never know. Never know who might show up. So what do we cut? I think... man. Cut a Weaver or cut a Pioneer? Yeah, Pioneer's so great with Deep Root Waters and River Sneak. In Bees' defense, he only spams bots because he can't spell the card, and it takes him 7 tries. Pioneer's better than J-Light? All right, boom. Crashing Tide down to 2. Shaper Apprentice down to 2. How we doing? 3 more. 1 Tempest Caller, 1 Weaver. 1 more. Should just cut the Weaver, right? I don't know how well Weaver's worked out for people. I mean, keep in mind, folks, this is an ideal deck. If you don't have all these cards, I think any of the cards we're cutting are fine in a deck. 4 bounce effects, but we need some spells, don't we? What else are we going to play if we don't play? We're going to play Dive Down. Let's cut the other Weaver. Now we made 60 with 32 creatures. It's okay. I bet you'd have pretty good success with this. Acorn Harvest. Yeah. Welcome. You know, Shard, I was spamming those bots, and they didn't have those old cards. I don't know if you noticed. But my bots didn't have... the bots. One of the bots had Ali from Cairo. MTG bots got everything. If you guys didn't see, there was MTG released like a 21st anniversary like timeline thing. I was checking that out last night. And it was listing the initial cards that were on the ban list, and Berserk was one of them, and Ali from Cairo, a bunch of Mox, a bunch of the usual suspects. Dingus Egg? Can someone explain to me why Dingus Egg is banned? What was the interaction that made this card need to be banned? Anyone? Please. Dingus Egg. Talk to me. So you have to be playing land from your graveyard, and you have to be that land's controller. So Armageddon was so good, and people were playing like Crucible of Worlds or something, that... But then somehow Dingus Egg was too strong, and it locked out that style of gameplay. Oh, it's put into the graveyard. I thought it was take out, played from the graveyard. Never mind. Never mind. I'm pretty stupid. This card makes a lot more sense. I thought it read, whenever a land is put onto the battlefield from your graveyard. And that's why it made no sense to me. Ooh, I love all the land hate they had, like Mana Barbs and stuff. Stone Rain. Yeah, Orcish Oriflamme does not seem that strong. I had a Gauntlet of Might. I remember having that card. Card was badass with my Shivan Dragons and Gauntlets of Might. You didn't want to face my red deck that day. Yeah, I don't know. There's some weird things on that list. That's about it for the really weird things. I mean, Mox, Time Twister, Soul Ring, that kind of stuff makes sense. Rook Egg. Brain Geyser. Ali from Kyle just seems so annoying. I could see why they banned that. Especially because they had all kinds of hardcore enchantments. Rook Egg doesn't seem that strong either. No, not sure why you banned Rook Egg. In the same format that you have Swords to Plowshares in. Somehow Rook Egg was too much. Ban lists. You guys excited for the SCG tour doing a no ban modern? I don't know if it's the Open Tournament Classic. 2004 seemed early to me. I thought they were actually on the ball. Rook Egg was too good against Sarah Angel because then it could just trade once the egg died. And Sarah Angel cost 5 and double white. I guess that makes sense. Oh, what does the Versus series mean? All I know is I thought it was going down at SCG Con. And I thought there was going to be, yeah. I don't know what the Versus series is. You guys will have to look that up and let me know. But I'm excited for Unbanned Modern. Like, do you think someone's going to come up with a broken deck that just wins? I don't think so. Thank you, SVV Gordon. That is some good info. I appreciate it. Well, I'm trusting Gordon more than both of us at this point, Eugenides. When was MTGO out? I mean, it was still before MTGO, right? Oh, no. 2002 for MTGO and 2004 for The Gatherer. To tell you the truth, though, The Gatherer is it's a good card site. Like, it's well-constructed card site. You can find the cards. The display looks nice. The dual cards that shows both. I mean, I think The Gatherer is a decent database program. May have taken a while to get out, but it's pretty solid. CGB with the exact coordinates. Thank you very much. Can anyone remember the name of an anti-card? They said they banned all the anti-cards, but I can't remember. Let's go try to look it up. I mean, that is hardcore.